What do I look like being with a man who's okay with telling me no, telling me not right now, telling me he's not going to do something for me when my dad has never in his life, no man in my life has ever told me no.
Date them, right? Just date them. Go date your dad, right? Because I don't know why you haven't heard no, but I think that's a very regular human thing to hear no. You you're not someone that should get everything you want because then that develops you as a underdeveloped, emotional child. You're effectively still a child. You need to hear no. We all need to hear no. You need to butt up against the bounds of reality. It says you can't do a thing because your dad treated you away. That's great. You should have that should help you set a particular standard of treatment of how a man should love you. Not the thing your dad did these things with no expectation of anything in return from you because that is what being a parent is. It's the closest thing to altruism we have. When done correctly, right? When done correctly, let's put that caveat out there. I'm not your dad. Other men are not your dad. We don't share the same undying love they have for you. I don't know you. So if you ask me for something, you may hear a no because again, I'm not your dad. I'm not your uncle. I'm not your family. But if for whatever reason you found men in your life that you've dated that have never said no to you, why did you leave them? What told you you had the idea, the audacity to now think that every man you meet is going to tell you the same thing? Or, which is more likely, you're just out here capping on social media.
Excuse me? My own mom don't even tell me no if I ask for something.
I, I don't know if you guys can hear that. It sounds like there's like children's cartoons like for toddlers in the background. So someone said no. Some at some point in time, some guy was probably with you and now says no. I no longer want to be with you. That let's just kind of like dial it back a little bit because I don't know if I don't know if the people on here realize how foolish you sound to the larger world. And more to the point, how the world looks at you as foolish. You don't look like a woman that hears yes all the time, right? Again, we're gonna do real talk corner, right? You don't look like a woman that constantly hears yes, anything you want, whatever. You you don't. You wouldn't be making women like that are not making TikToks. Let me say that again. Women like that get anything they want from a man are not making TikToks. There's no reason to make TikToks. They've got everything they want. They're off here. Right? People that tend to be successful in their relationships don't make relationship content. There's the rest of us out here trying to get it together, right? Talking to each other in one big old circle, right? Trying to say, oh, yeah, this, and then that. No, that's not how this works at all. Right? And it's sad because it just perpetuates this thing. Let's follow it for a second. She didn't wake up and think that I'm gonna open up TikTok in order to generate clicks and views and hopefully monetization. I'm going to say something. No, you heard it somewhere else, and that person heard it somewhere else, heard it somewhere else in this ungodly train of disastrous stuff that we spout out. And now it's your turn. Now you get on here and you don't look like it at all. And here I am as a consumer of this. And I'm looking and I'm trying to, I'm my image of black women is eroding, right? My image of a quality black woman is eroding because I'm constantly looking at stuff like this that does not make any sense. Now, I'm not personally saying that's me. I love my black woman, absolutely. What I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to get at here is this does more harm than good. And I think it's fair to say that if women on here can tell me, and men, feel free to chime in, if this makes this person more attractive to you, if this makes this person, are you more or less likely to say no to someone that has this sort of mentality? I'll leave you this example. Like, often, whenever I can, whenever the mood strikes me, or I'm able to, I like to help my sister out. Not that she needs help, but because she never asks. People in my life, women in my life. that never ask for help. If I can randomly and the spirit moves me, I'll do something, right? But it's because you don't ask. If you constantly have your hand out, I'm more inclined to slap it down. I think that's a natural thing. And men, again, chime in, right? If you're like that, if you have people constantly asking you for stuff and you have surplus, you have the ability, right? Let's start with that caveat. You can help them. You can, and not help. Hey, just want to ease your burden a little bit. One, I do that to people that are actually close to me, right? That matter to me. I do that. Not for strangers, not that I saw you, I was interested and you're not used to hearing no. Hey, I want to go out to this place. No, I don't want to do that. What do you mean no? What do you mean to say? I'm just gonna look at you, maybe with a deep, deep African side eye and just keep it pushing. Guys, let me know what you think. Are you guys just like this, or you're out here feeding into this delusion?